Mayor, may I interest you in a fortune? It will only cost you a penny. Fate will call when the clock strikes 12. You'll burn like the sun with no one to help. So enjoy your final moments, if you can.
What is this nonsense? How dare you threaten me in such a manner? I demand my penny back. I demand an explanation.
Hello, I'm Jeff Bloodbrain, and welcome to another Hidden Object game. Today we are playing Chimeras, Tune of Revenge. So this is a game that I've had on my wish list for a while, and very much like all the recent games. And he's gonna start singing. Anyways, I didn't get a chance to play this because it would have been channel blipped along with the other games. But we're going to play it now. So without further ado, let's get right into Chimeras, Tune of Revenge.
He barely escaped. What's happening to our town? There was a horrible monster. It had snakes instead of hair.
It was a dragon, I swear.
It was the organ grinder. He's brought a curse to Graysand.
Alright, no. Alright, so this is the very first in a 13-part series. Well, not. There's 13 games in the Chimera series, and this is game 1. Look at him standing up there. So, before we get into looking around, there's two things I want to address. One, I know I said on day 1 of the Infinity Bucket Infinity Summer Jam that I was going to upload at 4 o'clock. That schedule still stands. I just have a hard time trying to stockpile videos. And another thing I want to address is the Food Spirits Ale. Hotel established 1771. Jeez. Anyways, I'd like to address a comment. Someone is apparently a fan of the old vlogs that Kevin did, which is fun. Commented on the 5th episode of Final Cut Death on the Silver Screen, asking where Kevin was. So, to this person, I asked that same question. I've contemplated in my head whether Kevin and I would film again. Eventually, I asked him. I said, hey, on Facebook Messenger, I said, hey, do you think our days of filming together is over? And he said, sadly, yes. Kevin and I both come to terms that we've moved on. I know it's confusing seeing old vlogs from 2017 to 2019 being uploaded with current videos of 2025. The reason why I'm uploading these videos is because I want to keep those memories. I want the original era of vlog time to live on. I don't want to scrap those and then keep and move on and make a completely new vlog time. For the simple fact, what if Kevin decides he wants to film again? You know, it's the same way with Kevin or Caleb. Is that a person standing on the roof? Yeah, you're gonna fall, buddy. It's the same way with Caleb. He started this Infinity Bucket brand in he had the idea for Infinity Bucket in 2015, I think it was, and we started it in 2019. It was a joint channel between him, my ex, and myself. Eventually, he moved on to Pixelated Fireball and gave this channel gave the brand name to me. I uploaded all the old stuff that he did that I did with him. For the simple reason, you know, I didn't want to start over. I wanted to keep all those series going. And what if Caleb and Kevin want to come back one day and pick up where we left off, you know? But I get it's confusing. This water tap is still functioning. Now I just need something to carry the water in. I understand the question. Like, I'm not hating on this person for questioning it, but you have to understand that's the past. Those are 2017, 2018, 2019 vlogs. Those are days that I think have gone, that are you know, the Clubhouse saga is basically done, and anyone who appeared in those videos have moved on. I'm not saying Kevin and I won't film again. That's possible. Kevin and I are still friends, though. We still talk. I told him I'm thinking about bringing back the classics, so fascinating. This is glowing in the presence of the mysterious man on the roof. It could help me solve this mystery. Anyways, Tyler Mug, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if this sounded a little rude. It wasn't meant to be rude. I want to hold on to those memories. That's why I'm uploading them here and there alongside new stuff. Who knows, Tyler? Maybe one day you'll get to see Kevin back again. But for right now, as of now, 2025, that ship has long sailed. But he has a daughter. He wants to still be a musician, and I think he wants to help his girlfriend or his fiance or so with her own channel. So who knows, Tyler? Maybe one day he'll come back. Ha ha ha! The clock is ticking. Is this a horror game or what? Because it's creepy. So yeah, I want to address those two things. I will get my schedule on the right track at some point. So I would like to open the door, but it's stuck. Trust me, Tyler isn't the only one that wants Kevin to return. But unfortunately, Tyler, the Clubhouse saga is over. Has been over since 2019, I think. I think that's when I last filmed that. I can't remember. The reason why him and I can't film Tyler is because he lives out of Lewistown, like, I think, Mifflin County or something. I live in Huntington. So, he has no car. You know, it's life. Sometimes people go their separate ways and life moves on, right? Someone has jammed a log into the carrier wheel. They are desperate to keep the gates shut. It was probably that clown on the friggin' roof here. Oh, I didn't see that there. Oh, that's the handle to the thing. I didn't even see that there. It's a good thing I looked. Alright, we get sparklies. I'm pretty sure the channel called Gives Gaming played this game too. I will put his playlist in the channel in the description box below if I remember. Alright, we need umbrella. We need hat. I knew I saw it. Brush. We need a brush, a pipe, a clock, a letter. We need 3 fans. We need a set of cards, a horse, an axe, and a pouch. The axe is interactable. Alright, so we need 1 more fan. The axe, this axe blade is quite sharp, but entirely useless without a handle. So we need a handle? Yeah, there's the other fan. Sucks I don't have a hint. Down here. Oh, that's the hint right there. Oh, okay. The hint's over here. Usually it's over on this side. That kind of threw me there for a minute. Alright, so we need the brush, the pipe, the clock, the cards, a horse, and an axe. Clock's right there. I just need the pipe and the brush. Alright, where is the stinking brush at? Or the pipe is what I meant to say pipe, sorry. Ah, that's not the pipe I was saying. Oh, we got the axe! So now we can, open this door. Jeez, that's some forceful chopping. There! Now I should be able to push the carriage out of the way. Ew! Oh, Blake fell. And we got a bucket. Alright, so now we got a bucket, a piece of paper, and a bucket. And we got water. That is some sick water effects. Alright, so now we got a bucket of water. Oh, the old gates. So I can't read, so. Get out of here with your flaming bird. He's on fire. That is cool water. Alright, what do we get?
Fate will call when the clock strikes 12. You'll burn like the sun with no one's help. So enjoy your final moments if you can.
Sure! Whatever you say, card. Alright. So we got 1 of 2 rubies. Moving on. That was Medusa. Did I just see a snake woman? I have to help that Genid Dread whatever. I think that was Medusa. I think the chest will open if I find something suitable for the slot. Why did someone only tear out chunks of this paper? Was something important written here? There's the other ruby. There's a ruby behind the grating, but my fingers can't reach it. Alright, so now we got a bronze ring. I need a thin tool that can pluck out the wind-up key. This gargoyle has holes where his eyes should be. Maybe those are the rubies? I just need one more. Cool. Yeah, I knew those were going to be the rubies. Alright, moving on to the church. Gotta make sure the land's not done. So. Sir, there's a snake person behind you. That monster is turning the Gendar into stone. I have to save him. Save him what? I don't have anything. There's a coin slot on this donation box. This can't be the same monster who hurt the man. It wouldn't survive long on its own. I'll take care of you, little one. I'll name you Terrence. Do you like that? So we got a little bird. I can't see anything. It's too dark. So we need candles. Or a light. It's locked. Looks like a normal keyhole though. Alright. Wait, can we look at... Yeah. One of the statues is missing. Did someone take it? Something hasn't completely turned to stone, so I might be able to save him. The bird. I'm doing something wrong here, but what? If I can find something with a reflective surface, I can use it to fight Medusa. Aha, you are Medusa. And now we got a prayer book. In order to open this cabinet, I will need 2 items of a similar prayer book. Right here. There we got a knife. Or a dagger. Oh, I didn't even look there. Where's this key gonna go? I don't remember a locked door. Maybe we can use the sun. Cause I think you can kill Medusa with the sun. Or we'll get the reflected stuff from here. So we need a bell. We need music. We need a scroll. We need a horseshoe. We need a knight. Got the crown. We need a shell, an hourglass, perfume, ship, a mirror, and 3 dragonflies. Alright, I need the bell, the music, and the scroll. Yep, killed it with sunlight, or mirror light.
Thank you. I thought I was doomed. It was foolish of me to buy a card from the organ grinder. He's getting revenge for what happened to him all those years ago.
Oh,
I'm
well,
sure
we can get over it.
I still remember that day. We should have never listened.
You remember
to
it like it was yesterday.
Please, take the card and the bomb. They're the only things I can offer to help you with your investigation.
The man of the law who closed his eyes. It stood like a statue while somebody died. You will be claimed by stillness for all time.
You think you're funny, don't you? Where did the... whatever, go? I hope he's okay. The card and bomb he gave me should prove useful in my investigation. Medusa fell victim to her own curse. Serves her right. Alright, so now we got a boom.
The city owes me a debt, and it's time to pay.
Oh, a dragon!
Listen closely, you miserable human. I have but 2 desires, blood and riches. Blood I have already savored today. But if you want to pass, you must find me treasure, and hurry. Patience is not a virtue I possess.
Clearly. So, I've probably played like 30 of these games already by this point. Alright, so we got names. Alright, we got the other one of that.
You build upon your excessive
Did he just like kill everyone in
in
town?
the pockets of the rich and the poor. But haven't you heard? Greed is bad for your health.
Can't get that. Ouch, it's too hot. If I get any closer, I'll catch on fire too. Here is another unfortunate victim of this whole mess. Yeah, he definitely killed everyone. The steps are broken, so it's useless to me. Boom! Look out! Thank goodness the dragon wasn't disturbed by the explosion. Now I can take a look inside. This looks like a difficult lock. I won't be opening it without a code. Can we just guess? Nope. I mean that. Alright, I think we need one more of these. I want that rune, but it's stuck under the wheel. There's really not much to look at here, so. From the wooden box in the nearest street. I mean that one. Alright. Is that the code? Something 1765. Would this be the code? It is. Alright. So we need... Alright, well, we got most of it, so. Did we get riches? Yes! Roches! There we go, dragon boy. Dragons are indeed arrogant creatures. It didn't even thank me. Well, at least I'm still alive. Yeah, and he didn't thank me. Rude! Alright. Use Terrence to retrieve the blunt sword. Cool. Terrence can... And then we just pick it up because it's hot. Blunt sword. Alright, so I think we go this way. What's this say? The black something. Alright, so we got 1 of 3 silver roses. I'll just create a mess if I open it now. Masks! I want to take a closer look at those masks, but I have to get past this window first. Well then, guess what? This old grindstone has been well cared for. It could be useful. If I want to find out what is under this cloth, I'll need to cut it. Alright, so where do we actually need to go? Sharpen the blunt sword on the grindstone. And then we can probably use it to cut the cloth. Now it's not blunt anymore. Alright, now we can cut it. Yeah, I knew it would work. Alright, we'll probably do this and we'll probably close out the episode. We need binoculars. We need a compass. We need a compass, a knife, 3 scissors. We need a corkscrew, a ruler, a brush, gloves, clamp, chisel, hammer, and a troll. Alright, compass, glove, chisel, hammer, and troll. Or trowel, whatever you want to pronounce it. It's like a mini shovel, basically. Where are these? This one's, oh, gloves, chisel, hammer, and the troll, and a compass. Chisel. Oh, that's not the compass I was thinking. Yay, we got the hammer. Alright, but I think we are going to conclude this episode of Chimeras Tune of Revenge here. And in conclusion, we got the hammer. We got 1 of 3 silver roses. We got Terrence, which is what his name is in the inventory. And we got nails. Anyways, I'm Jeff Blooderine. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time.